Hey guys, my name is Brianna and today's video comes from the playroom down in our basement. If you hear some background noises, it's because my son Landon, he's making his truck go beep beep. He's down here playing while I shoot this video because I feel like it'd be inappropriate for me to do a playroom video without someone playing in it. But I have 10 tips today for how I organize my playroom. So if you're having either a playroom or a play area in your house, here are the tips that I would like to share. I'm not an expert, but I feel like it's helped keep our playroom really organized. And with these 10 tips, I feel like it helps keep my OCD in check. Because playrooms can be really messy, and that just wouldn't fly for this mama. Okay, my number one playroom organization tip is get cube shelves and storage bins. The cube shelves, I have kind of two different sets, and I'll insert sort of what they look like, but these have been a lifesaver just so that my son can easily take toys in and out of the cube shelves or out of the bins. So my number two tip is have tiny table space. So we are reusing an old coffee table for Landon's train track, and I also got a tiny table from Pottery barn that he uses to color on, or when he's playing in his kitchen, he also puts his food and different things on as well. Number three, have an art space. So we have an art easel. One side is a chalkboard, the other side we can clip up the big sheets of paper so that he can either use crayons or paints or markers on it. And also that tiny table I mentioned is a great space for him to actually sit and play with. Oh, thank you for the apple. Oh, how wonderful. Got an apple. But yes, having a place for him to be creative, play with his Play-Doh, play with his crayons, play with his markers is a must. Number four, along the same lines, have pretend spaces. So we got a kitchen set for Landon. It was not that expensive at all. It was under $100 for Christmas. And I feel like you can find a lot of these things at thrift stores or garage sales, but it's so important for their creativity to actually have mini spaces that look just like yours to play pretend. Oh. He wanted the apple back. Number five, have some learning spaces. So one of the things I've done is just make sure I always have an alphabet on display, numbers on display, shapes and colors on display. It makes it so easy for me to, when Landon's down here, ask him, what letter is that? What color is this? What shape is this? What number is that? And we find as we're playing, we're doing learning activities while we play. Have rugs, pillows, beanbag chairs, comfy objects so that kids can lay on the floor, play on the floor if that's what they're feeling like doing, sit in a chair if they feel like getting a book or getting really intensely into playing with something. It's just really nice to have pillows, beanbags, and rugs so that no matter what a child feels like doing, they have a comfortable space to either lay down or sit and play. My number 7 tip is have baskets or storage bins that sit low on the ground. Since play spaces are for little ones, you will be able to encourage them to clean up so much easier if they can reach the storage baskets and bins and put toys back. It has worked great for Landon. We will say, put the toy back in the basket, it's time to clean up, and he will pick his objects up and put them back in the toy bins and baskets. And for this OCD mama, it just helps me with that peace of mind that everything has a place and is in order. My number 8 playroom organization tip is chalk labels are your best friend. I love labeling bins so that if my mom is over or another family member who's watching Landon and he's asking for something, everyone knows where to find the cars or the train tracks or the balls or the books because everything's labeled. Again, I'm OCD and crazy, but this just helps other people when they come into your space pretty quickly know the lay of the land without getting frustrated. And when you have a toddler who asks and requests for things that you're just trying to make happy, I feel like labeling and being organized just makes it easier on everyone. And then they also know where to put things when it's time to clean up. So my number 9 tip is, if you have a dedicated space for a playroom, whether it's in your basement or an actual room somewhere in your home, I would recommend using neutral paint colors as well as buying neutral furniture. In ours, we used a light and bright gray color, and we have wood furniture that's brown. We also have some white furniture, and we have some gray toned furniture, and I feel like it keeps all of the other colors of the toys in check. And that would be my final number 10 tip, is you can always add pops of color with either wall decorations. There's always really cute things either in the dollar spot at Target, or you can check out the dollar store, or there's other educational stores where you can buy really inexpensive things to hang on the walls that serve a dual purpose of being decorative but also offer learning, whether it's the alphabet, posters of numbers, colors, seasons, words, if your child is in the stage of starting to learn how to read. So that's where I would add in the color, is through toys or wall decor, not in the actual furniture itself, or you might feel like you have rainbow overload in your playroom. Okay, so those are my 10 playroom tips for organizing and decorating a playroom or play space in your home. If you have any tips on how you've organized your playroom, or things that just help you keep the playroom cleaned and in order and organized, leave them in the comments below. I always like to learn from you. Can you say excuse me when you want to get past me? Say excuse me. Oh, I get kissed? Thank you. I love you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you have any additional video requests you'd like to see in the comments below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Once. Now I'm getting honked at. Beep, beep, you're right. Lord. Say excuse me. Thank you.